There are only two things that are certain in life. One is death, and no, the other one isn't taxes. It's change. Death and change. They're the only two things that are certain. You came into this world and there's not one person who was born on this earth that either hasn't died or won't die. So it's inevitable. You are going to die at some time. And the other thing is change. People say that change is difficult. They say that, oh, I can't change, or an old dog can't learn new tricks, or or this person can't change, or they're stubborn, or they won't change. Change is inevitable. If you have a think about it, it's happening all the time. You don't have to do anything about it for change to occur. However, you can use this to your advantage, because if you want to go somewhere in particular, so you want to move, say there's a movement that you, or something you want to do that's different, that you don't have the skills for, then you need to put changes into place. Mindset is like that. It's like if you are attracting a particular type of person at the moment into your life, whether it's a partner, whether it's a work colleague, whether it's somebody in your family that you don't get along with. But if you're attracting a particular type of person and you'd like to either sever that relationship or have a better relationship, then change needs to take place. And the change that occurs are small mindset shifts. And those mindset shifts will give you a different outcome. But if you keep doing the same things as you're doing here, you're going to get the same outcome as you're getting here. It makes sense, doesn't it? And yet I hear people often say, oh, I don't like change. And it's like, change happens all around you. If you don't change, everything around you changes. You might have been in the same house for the past 30 or 40 years, but I guarantee you that around you, everything has shifted. So you're still experiencing change, whether it's the people who are different. In the shops, they change staff, whether it's the mowing man that comes. Everything changes, and it's constantly changing. It's supposed to happen that way because we're in perpetual motion. The whole earth is in perpetual motion. So I'm not sure where this aversion to change came from. Somewhere in there, and it was probably passed down, this thinking of change is bad, change hurts us, change isn't good for us. But it is. Change is good for you. And the more conscious you are about change, the more you can move those changes in the direction you want to go. So if you have something that you want, you can actually move in that direction. And those little increments that you're moving along there, they're called changes. You aren't the same person now as you were when you were born. And by the time you die, you'll be different again. Not only does your body, all the cells in your body renew themselves within a couple of years, so you actually are physically a completely different person, but your thoughts change constantly, because the things you believed when you were younger, you don't believe them anymore, and that's a change. So if you can think back to all the things that you believed when you were younger that you no longer believe anymore, then you can begin to accept change as a natural part of life, as a good part of life, because if things didn't change, we would be stuck. We would be stuck in the same job, same relationships, in the same place. We wouldn't experience all these wonderful things that we experience now. We wouldn't get to have more dreams and aspirations and move towards those. And that's why we have them, because it inspires change within us, and we're growing as human beings.